What's up, guys? So today we're going to be going over how we caught some good trades today, go over the thought process, etc., etc. So this is a market replay real quick, and then I'll show you the live executions. This is 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. pretty much right before market opens on the 15-minute chart. This is the pre-market lows. So, overnight lows, right, to the overnight highs. So these are the overnight lows to the overnight highs. Now this is our golden pocket right here. Golden pocket also happens to line up here with what lines up with our previous resistance that now most likely will be support, right? We broke through it overnight. We came all the way up to here. So if it comes back down here, it's an area of interest. Also, it is the golden pocket. So you'll see when we switch over to the 5-minute here and we play out the day. Okay, here is the open now. The market just opened on this next candle. We have a move down. Okay. Originally, I was thinking about taking a long here, but I was patient. I wanted to get this golden pocket because I know it's a higher probability setup. And we hit right here to the wick right below the GP, okay? You'll see then that we popped all the way back up to even above high of day, okay? Now, we did the execution on trade of 8. I'll show you that real quick before we switch over. Boom, boom, here. You can see that we took that same exact trade. We entered long here. Now, the reason that I did not hold this one and keep trailing it is because I was already green on the day. Why were we green on the day? Well, right before that, actually took a Russell trade. So we'll go over to the Russell here. I'll show you what we did on that. Basically on the Russell, we were watching right at the open for a move up. Switch to the 1 minute just because it's a little easier to see what happened. But the Russell, we were watching this big flag here to break out, go back above the highs. It also is yesterday's high here. So I was looking for a push up. It didn't do too much of it, but we had a move up at the open and a retrace. I added here, and then I added one more right down here, right at the lows here. Okay, took profit on one here and then got stopped out the other somewhere up here. I'll show you that as well. The execution on Russell real quick so you can see that. We did that execution here, and then there was the add, and I told you we took profit on one, got stopped on the other here. Right, so there's those two. Now, in addition to that, when you look at what happened on the Russell, it's actually the same thing as NQ later on. I called this trade out. I did not personally take it all the way up. However, we did catch it as well. On the 1 minute here, we saw that the Russell took the trade at 9:58. So let's see. Yeah, it was right here. You could see that the Russell on the 1 minute, right, was doing some type of a falling wedge here, right? It was getting very tight. So as soon as I saw this candle, we took longs here. We rode this one up for a couple $100 just to here for a trim, and then got stopped out the rest here. And then you can see that as well. Yeah, that was here as well. Now, in addition to that level, I didn't even see this at first. Someone in the chat actually threw it out because they're watching all the time. This was actually, if you zoom out, guys, if you zoom out at the time, which was right here, switch to the 5 minute, it was actually the same thing as the NQ chart we took, right? So from here, the lows to the highs, it came right down to the golden pocket right here, right at the 707, and had a huge bounce up from there, right? So same type of trade, worked out really well. Another trade that called out was this. It's getting a little long here, but this one's important. I didn't take this one, but you can see where we ended up right now, past the highs here, right? So I want to show you guys one thing real quick. If you take the GP, right? So I'm going to take this zone right here. So from here, the top, down to here, okay? If I take it from here to here, right? And I put it on top of where I was, okay? On top of where I was. This is called the extension, right? This is called the extension. Now, we don't use this pull here because why? We have a new low. We have this low now, right? So we don't have this low anymore. This is our new low here, okay? So when I use this extension, if I take this range, so from here to the extension, and I put it on top, guess where the high was, guys? Right here to the wick, right? And the easy way to see that is to simply flip your GP, put the extension on. You can see that the GP was right there as well, right? So if I take these highs to these lows, we wicked it perfect. called this one out. I was playing Apex already, but that was it. So hopefully you guys learned how some of this works. That was a few minutes, hopefully. I don't know how long. And yeah, we go live every single day on YouTube. So hopefully you guys tune in. All right, guys. Cheers.